Hey guys, welcome back. We're continuing our castle tour. This one is in Scotland, and it is Doune or Dun Castle. We're gonna find out here soon. But this one is from the from Scotlanders, and it is Doune Castle, the full story. This one actually has been featured in quite a few really popular things: Game of Thrones, Outlander, and Monty Python. So I think Monty Python is the only one that I would have seen this in. I don't know if this is one of the ones that I'm not sure if this is where the women were in their castle, or if it was one of the ones where they were just shouting at them, the guards from the top. Um, but either way, I'm excited to check this one out. The Monty Python React, by the way, is over on Patreon. If y'all want to go check it out, there's links to my Patreon in the description, along with links of how you can support the channel here on YouTube, either through a one-time donation or by becoming a member and getting yourself some extra perks. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right into it and check this out.
A few miles north of
Gorgeous.
Stirling in the heart of Scotland is one of the nation's most iconic castles. This is the Scotlanders' take on Doune Castle. The castle is in the village of Doune, a part of Scotland where the gentle hills of the lowlands begin to give way to the hills of the highlands. The
Can't
village
hear
has
very
shops,
well.
a good pub, a market cross, walks nearby, and you can't miss the castle
Oh, look at
with a
that.
main street running through it. The picturesque River Teith, famous for its salmon run, flows through the village, and it's along its banks that you'll find Doune
Salmon.
Castle. If it feels familiar, I wouldn't be surprised. You've almost certainly seen Doune Castle in a film or on TV at some point. Much like the
There,
film
yeah.
Holy Grail was shot at Doune Castle, including the Knights of the Round Table sequence, which, if you're inclined, you can recreate in the exact same spot. If you go into the shop, you'll even find coconut shells to clang together. Doune can be a very silly place. Doune also played a starring role in Outlander,
That's
as well as
great.
in Castle Leoch, the seat of Clan
My
Mackenzie.
mom would
The
probably know
Outlander
that.
takes
She
place
loves
alongside
Outlander.
Outlander,
She
the
loves that
seat of
dude.
Clan Mackenzie west of Inverness. To cap it all off, Doune was Winterfell in Season 1, Episode 1 of Game of Thrones. If only the Starks had just stayed there. When you arrive at Doune Castle, or really any
Are
castle,
they
the best way
working on
to
it?
keep it is to start by walking around it. There's a nice little path that takes you right down to the River Teith, where you can enjoy the views and the sound of the babbling water, and you also get to admire some of the architectural features on the outside
Beautiful.
of the castle. These include the garderobe or toilet chutes, which, believe it or not, could be used defensively by pouring nasty substances down onto the heads of attackers.
Hmm.
Tyrion would certainly approve. The way in is through the massive gatehouse tower, which looms over 90 feet high. Doune Castle is built on a fairly straightforward courtyard plan, with two very large towers and a wall enclosing a space that all kind of activity would have flourished in the medieval and early modern eras. Nowadays, instead of hosting blacksmiths or breweries, they're more likely to be cleaning up after the last film set. As ever, there's interpretation on hand from Historic Environment Scotland to help you come to grips
Oh,
with it
that's
all.
cool.
If you enter via the Gatehouse Tower, you'll emerge into the Duke's Hall, which would have been a lavishly decorated space. The decor we see now is actually from restorations in the 1880s, so it's quite different from how it appeared in medieval times. Right next door, you'll
Wow.
find the Great Hall, a cavernous space used for lavish feasts, complete with a minstrel's gallery. And behind every great feast is a great kitchen. Doune's castle was one of the finest in Scotland. It has serving hatches so food can be taken piping hot from kitchen to table. Keep an eye
That's
out as well for the
cool.
slash marks on the walls, made by servants sharpening the utensils on the stones.
Very
A narrow
cool.
turnpike stair takes you up the tower into a range of nooks and crannies, and the rolling countryside comes into view from the windows. As with most Scottish castles, the upper levels were for private living spaces, as well as spiritual
All these
spaces such as
castles
a
have
small chapel for the
incredible
Laird
views.
family. For those of you who enjoy a good Easter egg hunt, see how many of the distinctive mason's marks you can find carved into the stonework of the upper stories. There are dozens to track down. Unfortunately, access to the roof is no longer possible due to conservation concerns, but this shot from 2013 gives you an idea of the views from the top on a nice autumnal
Wow.
day. And now, a very brief history. The Romans established a fort at Doune in their attempt to subdue the Metis tribe who
Look
lived
at that
near the
house over
Gentile
there
colony.
beside it.
This reconstruction by Bob Marshall of a
Or is
Roman
that
fort on
maybe a
Rough Castle in
museum? I don't know.
Falkirk gives you some idea of what it may have looked like. There was almost certainly a castle built here by the early 1300s, but it's not until the late 1300s that Robert, Duke of Albany, built the castle we know today. Albany was a member of the royal Stuart family and became known as the uncrowned King of Scots due to his stranglehold on the levers of power between 1388 and 1420. When King James I returned to Scotland after being held hostage in England for 18 years, he sought vengeance against the Albany Stuarts. After all, with him gone, they were in charge, and James was convinced that they deliberately delayed his return. Robert's son, Murdoch, was hanged alongside his son and father-in-law. Doune was seized by the crown and became a royal retreat, with the royal centre of Stirling only a few miles to the south. The Jacobites, led by Bonnie Prince Charlie, held Doune during the famous 1745-46 Rising. They kept several prisoners at Doune Castle, but they launched a daring escape by tying bedsheets together and scampering down the kitchen tower. One of these prisoners was John Witherspoon, who went on to become president of Princeton and a signatory to the United States Declaration of Independence.
Hey!
A document no doubt inspired in large part by Scotland's own Declaration of Arbroath, composed in 1320. Thanks for joining us at Doune Castle. Be sure to like and subscribe to catch our quick takes on many more Scottish castles and historic sites, and let us know in the comments what Doune Castle.
Yeah, let me know too if you know what this is. Is this like somebody's actual like gigantic mansion, or is that like a museum? Because it's pretty close to it. But that's incredible. That scaffolding, I don't know if they're fixing stuff on it or if it's just to steady the structure. Um, but yeah, let me know if you guys have had the opportunity to go visit it, what it was like. Did you go clunk some coconuts together? Um, that's hilarious that they even sell the coconuts, that you can do that there. That's awesome. Um, yeah, that was a really good one. It seems like all of these have had like a lot of filming done, which isn't surprising. Um, it's a lot easier to do that and have something authentic than build a gigantic set. Of course, I think in some of these they probably have to or use CGI now. But yeah, that was really cool. Gorgeous, gorgeous spot here in Scotland. Ideal spot to have a castle, I would think. But yeah, this was a great suggestion from you guys. I'm still enjoying the castle tour. I'm not tired of it. Somebody said in one of the comments, "Hey, if you're not tired of these castles, go check." Like, I'm not. I'm not tired of it. So I am going to keep going with this. I'm really enjoying it. I hope you guys are as well. If you are, hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the hype button. It helps me out. It promotes the video. It doesn't cost you anything. And yeah, share it, guys. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. I'll be back with another video later today. And yeah, have an awesome day. Thanks for watching with me.